figure first. I'm going to put these points here again. I'm going to have them labeled because I want to see what happens to these points when they are rotated. I'm now going to use the polygon tool to color that in. So I click on the polygon, I connect the dots. That will make the polygon for me. I'm going to change the color of this by going right clicking and going to object properties, and again I'm going to make this a bright orange color. I'm going to have 100% saturation. I'm going to remove, I'm going to just take the labels away by right clicking on each of these and just removing the labels so they don't interfere. But I am going to leave the points there because I want to see what they do under rotation. Now for a rotation you need a point about which the rotation is going to happen. I'm going to do 2 of these. I'm going to put a point at the origin first, and now I'm going to rotate my L shape around that point, and that's going to be my center of rotation. And you have to have an angle of rotation, so I'm going to go up to this transformation tool and I'm going to check the rotate around a point, and I'm going to click on that. I'm going to click my object and I'm going to click my point, and I'm going to rotate this 45 degrees clockwise, and we'll actually I'll go 90 degrees clockwise, so I'll go type in 90 and I'll go clockwise and rotate, and so we can see now what happens when I rotate that. I can click on the same object again and I'll rotate it 90 degrees counterclockwise. Oops. Not sure what happened there. Counterclockwise. Right. So now I've got, so this L shape has been rotated, and you can see that every point has been rotated 90 degrees. So, and you can actually connect lines between the image, and that will come up with intersections at the point of rotation. The other thing I could have done is I could have rotated my object about one of the points that are on the object itself. So let's choose the object, choose this point here, and I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees counterclockwise, and we'll see what happens. And so you can see now that point C has stayed there, but every other point has been rotated 90 degrees to that. So for rotations you need a center of rotation and an angle through which the object is going to rotate. You can see that the size of the objects will stay the same, the angles in the objects will stay the same. Any point that's on the center of rotation will stay there, and that's called an invariant point. I hope this helps.